Good morning. Today in the church's life is called Christ the King Sunday. And Christ the King Sunday comes as the very last Sunday of the church's year. The very last Sunday of the church's year is called Christ the King. What that means is that when all is said and done, who's going to be in charge? Christ the King. Jesus Christ will be in charge. He's the king. Now, what does a king, queen, or sovereign wear? Do you know whose crown that is? You don't? Looks pretty impressive, doesn't it? That crown is now worn by this person. You know who she is? She's the Queen of the United Kingdom, right? Queen Elizabeth II. She looks pretty impressive, doesn't she? And what's she seated on? Her throne. Wow. Would you like to wear something like that? I understand the crown is actually so heavy, she needed to practice wearing it. Because it's not easy to have on the crown. Well, Jesus is a king. What do you think ought to be the crown for Jesus, the greatest of all? Well, this is what he ended up having to wear. What was that? Crown of thorns. Crown of thorns. That's very different from other crowns, isn't it? What do you think it's like to wear a crown of thorns? Think it feels good? Probably hurts. You're probably bleeding from it. Do you think people thought it was a great thing that he would be wearing a crown of thorns? No, they probably made fun of it. But Jesus wears this kind of crown. It's the one he has. The one given to him by soldiers who wanted to mock or make fun of him. That's what he wore and what he accepted. Now, we said Queen Elizabeth rules from a throne. That's the symbol of her authority. But Jesus rules from somewhere else. Where's that? Yeah, that becomes Jesus' throne for us. That's how he rules. He shows us what God is willing to go through so that we can know God's truth and God's love. Crown and the throne of Jesus. Now we heard today that Jesus said he has come to tell the Truth. What does that spell? Do you know? Truth. Jesus has come to tell us the truth. And the reason that is so important, when somebody tells you the truth, at length you're going to have Trust. What's that? Trust. People that tell us the truth get our trust. That's how Jesus chooses to rule, by telling us the truth. Thank you, boys and girls, for sharing with me today.